I know your heart has desired to see my hand move plainly for a long time, my darling child. Now, can you feel something stirring? Can you detect a change? I want you to be ready to see a wonderful miracle. Nearing, pay careful attention, because I'm about to do something new, something that will revolutionize all you have ever known, stood for, and hoped for. I am aware that you have been patiently waiting for this, and there have been. On those days when you've questioned why you haven't experienced the miracle or seen your tremendous involvement in my life like others, I've listened to your heartfelt cries and saw your times of exhaustion, faith waning, and uncertainty about my ability to listen. No matter what, I am here today to encourage you to have faith, to open your heart and spirit, and to be ready for wonderful things that you have never seen, heard, or dared to imagine. In the next 3 days, I am initiating a strong movement, a tsunami of change, a pouring forth from heaven that no one can stop. It will begin with my faithful servants all throughout the globe, and it will begin with you. Listen intently. Please, my child, put your confidence in me and allow your heart to be receptive to what I am going to provide you. Do not allow anything to cloud your faith or make you question my ability. Allow yourself to be distracted from the fact that I am the Almighty. My words are final, and no force can stop them. Despite the hardships you've endured and the seemingly endless prayers you've had unanswered, I am telling you that now is the time for me to show my glory through your life. May your trust soar, and may your heart delight in anticipation of what the Lord has promised. He who speaks does not only talk. He who plans does not merely plan. I am here today to bless you and to restore your soul. I want to reignite the spark of hope that has become cold as time has passed. Look, my child, have I not had a great impact on the lives of those who came before you? Here I am, the one who did the seemingly impossible, divided the sea so that my people might walk on dry ground, multiplied the loaves so that many could eat, resurrected the dead from the dead, and I am still doing all of that. Miracles are not foreign to me. They are an integral part of who I am and what I provide to the world. However, my child, in order for that miracle to occur in your life, I need your. Remind yourself that miracles aren't limited to what you can see with your eyes. They start inside your heart. Trust me when I ask that you open your heart to me, letting go of any doubt or fear that may be holding you back. I am humbled by your desire to trust me completely, my child. It takes bravery to step forward without knowing everything, and much more fortitude to hang on to my promise when everything around you says otherwise. Listen closely today, my child. My words are not empty promises, but rather the ability to liberate you, refresh you, and fill you with pleasure and contentment beyond what this world can provide. If you have been searching for answers and have yearned for them, I am here to deliver them to you. You have been longing for divine intervention, and I am here to tell you that it will be bestowed upon you in an abundance that far beyond your wildest dreams. However, in order to accept this blessing, you must first prepare your heart and come to me with. May your heart be open and receptive, allowing me to break down the barriers of doubt and anxiety. May my words penetrate your spirit, rejuvenating your ideas and transforming your perception. Everything in your life, my child, I want to do more than just perform miracles for you. I want you to be a miracle in and of yourself. I want to show the world how awesome I am through you, and I want others around you to see my glory reflected in you. As we journey together, my goal is for you to experience miracles firsthand and then to share them with the world. Are you prepared to accept what I am going to accomplish for you? Are you willing to let go of the things that have been holding you back? Let go of your preconceived notions and enter the new world I've planned for you. Get ready to have your faith shaken because I'm about to do something miraculous. Things you thought were lost will be found, and doors you thought were closed will be opened. Doors that were closed will soon be opened. and dreams that seemed unattainable will soon become a reality. In retrospect, you'll realize that I never left you, that I've been patiently waiting for the right moment to implement my plan in. The things I am going to do for you, my darling, will blow your mind and make you question everything you ever believed possible. Everything you know about miracles, my power, and my abilities in this world is going to be turned upside down by a chain reaction of monumental occurrences. Not all of the miracles I'm going to tell you about will be overtly supernatural or accompanied by flashing lights or raucous parties. In fact, some of them will be so subtle that you may not see them at first. You may not see my hand at work. But don't discount a subtle shift, an unexpected door opening, a fortuitous meeting, or an apparently haphazard arrangement just because it seems random. My darling, don't discount the apparently little things just because they're in my hands. Instead, look for miracles in the smallest of moments, not in the biggest of events, since I am the one who can turn even the most ordinary things into amazing ones. May my might be shown, not just in mighty wars and resounding voices, but also in the gentlest of breezes, in the most subtle of words, in changes so seemingly little that they may alter the trajectory of your life irrevocably. For it was I who shaped the clay. I am the one who gave sight to the blind, multiplied food supplies from 5 loaves and 2 fish to feed multitudes, and transformed plain water into wine at a wedding feast. Even the most seemingly minor things may grow into extraordinary power when you put your faith in me. Vessel through which my majesty may be shown. Hence, my darling, let your heart be open to see the wonder in both the grand and the mundane aspects of life. I tell you this to you today because everything that you thought was impossible will finally give way to my will. The chains that have held you back from fulfilling your mission will finally come crashing down. Doors that you thought were permanently locked will be opened, and dreams that you thought had long since perished will be revived. Will you believe that I can repair the mountains that barred your path? I will move them because nothing can stand in my way, and no force can hold strong when I speak. Are you ready to witness this? Have you prepared your soul to enter into my power? In this new season, when all barriers will be lifted and old ones will be torn down, I will move in ways you could never have dreamed. So, my child, get ready by opening your heart and letting your faith burn brightly. You should be filled with joy and anticipation, because what I am about to accomplish will alter not just your circumstances, but also your thoughts, trust, and obedience to my calling. Have imposed on your life, so run with confidence and not let self-doubt hold you back. I want you to be a part of the new beginning that is beginning, and I want you to be the first to know about it. Have you ever pondered if nothing is beyond my control? No situation is too tough for me to overcome. My darling child, have you ever felt that the walls before you are so high and strong that not even I could open them? If you encounter a roadblock, I will turn it into a springboard for innovation. If a door closes, I will have already paved the way for a larger route ahead, and whenever you experience sadness, I will see. A time of restoration is drawing soon. I am not standing on the sidelines, observing your life. Rather, I am walking into every crevice, facing every shade you avoid, and bringing hope to the areas you think are hopeless. Are you worried that I won't be able to support my kid if you have a lot of debt? I am the breadwinner, so I won't leave you high and dry. Even when you feel like there's no way out, I will open doors for you. Would you want me to guide you to the blessings that are waiting for you when the time is right? Have you ever felt that the relationships in your life are completely broken, with words uttered that can never be taken back, and wounds that have festered for a long time? It's important not to see your current situation with a pessimistic outlook, my dear, for I am the healer, and I can mend broken hearts, calm the most agonizing wounds, and soften the toughest of hearts. However, if you see things through the lens of faith, You will see that my power is at its peak when you feel like you've exhausted all other options. In those moments when you feel like you've reached your breaking point, I am able to save broken relationships by showering them with forgiveness and love. I am the one who controls the passage of time, and I will never forget the things you have told me about your beloved dreams, the ones you once held dear and trusted in, but which have now faded and you think are gone. I have planted a desire in your heart, and I have the ability to let it bloom at the proper moment, no matter how bad things become. So don't let the past discourage you, or allow harsh comments make you feel like there are no more prospects for you. Everything that you thought had died will be raised to life again. All you have to do is have faith in me and follow my instructions, and the miracles I have planned for you, my darling, will be revealed. I will not stand by while you suffer in silence. I will be there for you every step of the way. I have seen your every tear as it has dropped from your eyes and heard your every quiet prayer. And I will take action, even when you don't want me to. I am the one who can accomplish anything, and I will not abandon you or abandon this trip if you believe in me, even if you do not yet see it. Accomplish, not constrain my power to what your eyes can perceive. Allow me to enter the depths of your soul, where despair and despairing thoughts have taken root. My goal is not only to mend, but to restore, to uplift, to console, and to offer you a future that is brighter than the past. My dear, be ready for the miracles I am about to accomplish. They will shine brighter than you could have imagined. But keep in mind that my miracles don't always look the way you expect them to, or arrive at your doorstep in a neat little package. Beloved, there are miracles that come to you as incredible things that defy logic and reason, supernatural occurrences that make you wonder and worship, and the certainty that comes from knowing that my powerful hand has touched your life in an undeniable way. Arrive in more understated ways. They aren't a raging storm that shook your world, but rather a quiet whisper that caresses your heart in a manner that you can't quite put your finger on. These miracles may appear as unexpected doors, opening just when you thought no more. They can solve problems you never believed had a solution. They can be as simple as a tiny shift that takes you in a new direction, or they can be as grand as an opportunity you could never have imagined. Isn't it amazing how, when you were at your lowest, you felt like giving up? But then, out of nowhere, someone showed up to lend you an encouraging word and a helping hand. Or how, when you felt like you were completely lost, a tiny light shone down and led the way. Don't discount the little things, because I'm working in ways you can't imagine. There will be moments when you ask me for a major miracle, and I'll give it to you right now. But instead, I guide you through a process. When my response doesn't meet your expectations, keep in mind that I have a broader perspective and always have your best interests at heart, so I may take my time to remove obstacles. In the face of adversity, I grant you the fortitude to persevere. On occasion, I may not grant you access to the door you seek, but I will lead you down a road less traveled. I want for you the ability to find wonder in life's little pleasures. And last, I pray that you may learn to find peace in the knowledge that you will face each day with the ability to breathe deeply. It is the miracle of life that I have bestowed upon you the ability to persevere when all seems lost. It is my miracle at work in you that allows you to discover calm in the midst of chaos, to forgive rather than harbor resentment, and to find hope even in the midst of your broken heart. Have planted in your life, do not allow your narrow expectations to blind you to my workings. Instead, let your heart be open to seeking out grand signs and learning to appreciate the simple things I am doing. Miracles are more than just wonderful occurrences. They are moments that transform your life right away. They are also the baby stages that will lead to a big change, my darling. I know there are days when you wait with a heavy heart, when you wonder if I am listening, if I am really taking action, if you feel like you're Do you ever feel that time flies by, but your aspirations, ambitions, and wishes remain elusive? Well, my dear, keep in mind that my timing is impeccable. I am never rushed, but I am never late. And no matter what you need, I will always be there. I am not only concerned with providing you with what you want, but with your own growth as a result of receiving it, so any delays you may experience are really preparations. Every action I do is purposeful, and each moment I choreograph is meaningful. You can only learn some things during the waiting season. Your faith is honed there, and you learn to trust me, not for my benevolent actions, but for my very being. Patience, trust, and humility are molded during this time, and you learn to thrive even on the days when you feel like a little child. You have no idea how hard I work on you on the days when it seems like nothing is happening. Just as a seed doesn't sprout out of thin air, it needs time to take root and develop in the dark before it can reach the light. If a seed rushes, it won't have that chance. Just as a seedling without strong roots can't withstand storms, so too am I withholding my blessings from you until you're ready. So I let you go through this waiting period, not as a punishment, but as a means of strengthening you for when harvest time arrives, you may be strong and accept everything that I have planned for you. Have you ever realized that every step of your path has purpose? The days when it seems like nothing is happening are really when you are developing. Your prayers that seem to have been answered are actually having the opposite effect. I want for you to refrain from impatience and disappointment while you wait. Instead, I want you to wait with expectancy, joy, and confidence that what I have planned for you surpasses all your expectations. The prayers that have gone unanswered are laying the groundwork for an answer that will be better than anything you could have dreamed. Rest assured, I have never left you or forgotten you. The character you are developing while you wait is just as valuable as the reward you will get in the end, so cherish these days. I'm at work when you learn to appreciate the simple things, when you stay humble and don't look down on sluggish steps. You will only be rewarded when you accomplish big things, no matter how small. You demonstrate your readiness to be entrusted with greater tasks when you are loyal even in the smallest ones. My dear, always keep in mind that I am the one who finishes what I start. If I have planted a dream in you, it is my responsibility to see it through to completion. Trust in my time, my plans, and the power I will give you to see them through. If I have committed to anything, I will honor my word. By which I am guiding you, I want for you to comprehend that my actions extend beyond your own life. My influence does not rest on a single person or family, but rather spans generations. You may not be able to see everything transpiring in the spiritual realm at this time, but have faith that my angels have been sent bearing my instructions to get the earth ready for my arrival, which will bring about transformations on an individual, national, and global scale. Their way, they don't sneak up on you, but they're bringing down barriers you couldn't have beaten on your own. They're freeing you from unseen bonds, and they're paving the road to destinations that were insurmountable before. A number of doors are going to open, not because you are capable of breaking them, but because I have ordered them to. Similarly, the individuals I am sending into your life are not happening by coincidence, but rather as a result of careful planning on my part. Do not be discouraged if you do not see a quick improvement. My efforts are not in vain and will not go unnoticed until you acknowledge their need. Change is on the outside, but a change on the inside, in your heart, your thoughts, and your perspective on life in general. I want to bless you, but I also want you to join the wonderful work I am doing on this. If I can mend a broken heart, it will have a domino effect on individuals in the vicinity. If I can mend a broken family, it will have repercussions well beyond my immediate sphere of influence. Whole generation, when I kindle a flame of faith, that flame will not be contained, but will spread to every corner. Do you have faith that I can change the most parched landscapes? Do you have confidence that I can put life where you least expect it? You were dead, but I'm telling you to be ready for a new season, because I will bring new life to what you thought was dead, restore what you thought was a withered dream, and make productive what you thought was barren. My angels are prepared. They've been sent to pave the way for heaven's agreement to open doors for you that you wouldn't discover otherwise. These connections aren't random. They're my deliberate arrangements. When the time comes, you'll see that. Have faith in me because everything I do is according to plan. Don't be perplexed or scared. My hand is at work, and you shouldn't let your heart waver because you haven't seen results right away. The work that I have started will eventually be finished. So please be patient and look forward to something that will be much better than what you can imagine. You are not going through this alone. In fact, I'm doing it for the benefit of everyone in your life. People of the nations I want to reach, get ready for I am about to make a breakthrough. Stay strong because my plans are taking shape. And when they do, you will see that I am the loyal, unwavering, and ever-present one. Finishes what I have begun. Some of my children have prayed for healing, others for sustenance, and yet others for a miracle to save them from an impossible position. Let it be known that I am the God of healing, and their prayers will be heard. In a world where riches and miracles abound, I am able to heal any wound, provide for any want, and answer every prayer for healing. You may be physically exhausted, mentally drained, or in chronic pain, but my child, have faith in me, because I am the one who gave you life, and all the cells in your body have the potential to heal. With each breath you take, my hand is upon you. I am aware of your suffering and will never leave you alone in your anguish. Do not let your trust to be weakened by fear. My power can restore even what you see as hopeless. Let me to touch you and breathe new life into. My darling, I do more than just mend your physical body. I also mend the invisible wounds that have left indelible marks on your spirit, scars from the hurts and losses you've endured. It is my deepest goal to help you overcome the emotional scars that have festered for far too long. Please share your suffering with me, so that I may alleviate some of your suffering and free you from the invisible bonds that have held you back. Children are not only in need of healing, but they are also contending with a lack of resources. I know what it's like to live in fear, not knowing what the day or night ahead may bring. I know what it's like to sleepless evenings, tossing and turning, wondering whether there will be enough to survive. It's natural to be concerned about the world's volatility, unexpected happenings, and limited resources. But my child, I am Jehovah Jireh, your provider. When you believe in me, nothing will ever be lacking. I am the Creator, the one who can open doors you never thought imaginable, make water flow from a rock, and so much more. My wealth does not originate from this world, and it is not based on human institutions. I want you to know that I am not restricted by circumstances. My people will be fed with manna from heaven. If I can feed the birds and make flowers blossom without them worrying, then why shouldn't I care for you, my wonderful creation? My child, stop worrying and let me do. Believe in my work and the fact that I have organized all you need. Don't let your heart become heavy thinking about things you can't change. Instead, let it rest in me. You may ask for a financial miracle right now, and I will make it happen. Deliverance. But my aim is not only to meet your material needs, rather it is to show you how to thrive in my bountiful grace on a daily basis. I do not want you to just reap the benefits of my favor. Rather, I want you to share those blessings with those around you. Via resources, but also through opportunities, connections, and the events that I am coordinating to usher you into a new era. Keep in mind that I am faithful. If I have helped you before, I will help you again. Before, I would never abandon you. Today, when you put your faith in me, you will see how I provide a path even in the desert, and how I bless you even when it looks like there's no way out. I am more than capable of healing, restoring, and providing for you. As you open your heart to receive, but also to live in total confidence in me, you will realize that I never leave you wanting. I will never leave you or fail you in my promises, my dear child. My love for you has no bounds, and I will never allow dread take hold of you. Dread is a cunning thief, and it creeps into your head, planting false seeds that. It aims to take your serenity, rob your joy, and quench the hope I have planted in you, so that you cannot see the beautiful things I am preparing for you. However, my child, you were not meant to live in fear. Rather, you were made to walk in faith and trust in the one who has chosen you in his mighty name, the one who can do far more than all your wildest dreams. I understand that there will be moments when you feel as if you're standing in the middle of the ocean, encircled by the raging waves of hardship and uncertainty. I understand that when challenges arise, your heart may falter and your vision may be obscured by the bad things in front of you. But my darling, keep in mind that I have never abandoned you when you were at your weakest, or when you couldn't see clearly. You may rely on me as your source of strength and knowledge when you are unsure of what to do. I will raise you up and remind you that you are not battling alone. Even today, when nothing appears to be changing and everything is quiet, I am still there. Tasks I am coordinating all events in accordance with my perfect timing. You may not even realize it, but I am setting the stage, clearing the way, and placing the individuals who will contribute to the miracle you need. Nothing happens by chance in my plan. Every individual you see in your life has been handpicked by me. I am facilitating the connections that will transform your life, easing people's hearts, and opening doors that you believed were closed. Maybe you have even prayed for a miraculous, and maybe you had a certain method in mind for it to unfold. But keep in mind that I always operate in my own unique manner, and that way isn't always the one you can comprehend or anticipate. So, keep trying, even if you don't see the solution right away. Every day that you remain steadfast in your faith, you get nearer to the plan I have already laid out for you. Do not let fear paralyze you. Do not let deceit convince you that I am indifferent to your screams. I'm aware of every whisper you speak and every tear you cry. I will never let you go. Regardless, my goal is not only to intervene on your behalf. Rather, I want to bring about a personal transformation in you. I wish to provide you with a more robust faith, a more profound confidence in me, and a knowledge that no one else can offer. Just when you think things can't get any worse, I'll shine a light on the way forward, guiding you step by step. Come to me with your fears, and I'll pull them out of you, replacing them with faith and the serenity that is from me. You don't have to worry about a thing because I've got it covered. You don't have to figure out every strategy because I've laid them out for you. You just have to stand firm, keep your faith, and let your heart be full of expectation for what I am. What I'm going to do will blow your mind. When the big day arrives, you'll realize that I've been quietly organizing everything for you the whole time. Looking back, you'll realize that nothing was missed, and that nothing occurred without I can feel the weight of the world on your shoulders as you contemplate the choices before you, my dear child, and the uncertainty of which route to choose. You are at a crossroads in your life, and the choices you make now will have far-reaching consequences. I will never abandon you to fumble through many options without guiding you toward the flawless will of the one who made you. My child, you do not have to seek answers in the dark. Guidance, I am the one who illuminates the path when it seems darkest, the one who speaks out when you're unsure of yourself, and I am there with every step you take, every decision you're contemplating, and I am not apathetic toward any of these. Everything that needs clarity finds it when you approach me with an open heart. I am not a god of confusion, but I am the one who brings perfect order and calm, so you won't have to worry about a thing. To face the decisions without fear of choosing the incorrect one, because I will guide you every step of the way. Do you recall the times when you were quiet and listened? When you were not in a rush when I talked to you? Listen to me in the stillness. I do not yell, but I speak clearly. I do not dominate, but I am there to guide you. Do not allow your fears drive you to make hasty judgments without my counsel. As you follow my instructions, I will speak to the depths of your soul, and you will experience my serenity. This peace is not a result of external circumstances, but rather the assurance that comes from being led by me. So you will not have to. Believe that I am holding you and directing the way, even when you can't see the complete road ahead. Have faith in the face of uncertainty. You may be standing at a crossroads, unsure of what to do. Worried that everything will fall apart if you make the wrong choice. My darling, do you know that I am the one who can turn even mistakes into my perfect plan? If you trust me, seek me before making decisions, and I will keep you on my path. Even if you go astray, I will rescue you. Do not let fear paralyze you. Do not wait too long merely because you fear making the wrong step. Move forward with faith because I am going ahead of you. I will draw you back if you stumble, and I will hoist you up. You take a step forward in my peace, knowing that I am the one who goes before you. I understand that you want answers quickly, but keep in mind that I care about both your decisions and your journey. I want you to trust me no matter what, so I'll answer your questions. In the days ahead, my darling child, open your heart and mind to receive knowledge from me. As you listen to my teachings, you are learning to walk in trust, not depending on your own understanding, but on the signs I will put. Listen closely to what I have to say to you, because I am not limited to grand moments or things that amaze you. Rather, I may communicate to you via the tiniest details, seemingly everyday situations, and times when you least expect it. By the power of my word, when you read the Bible with both eyes and soul, I may reveal hidden truths, shed light on passages you've read before, and make them all make more sense. Words said by friends or family members whom I have put in your life at the perfect moment may also have a profound impact on you, as if they were speaking directly to the challenges you are now experiencing. Pay attention to nothing is random while you walk in my plan. Even in the quietest times when you believe nothing exceptional is there to encourage, remind, or confirm something you have sensed in your heart but weren't sure about. When you halt in the middle of life's chaos, I am still there, whispering to you in the soft morning light. I don't only communicate with loud voices, I also reveal myself through the deep. Be attuned to my presence because I am speaking, and I want you to listen and pay attention, my child. Do not let the cares of this world divert you. Do not let the chaos of life obscure the signals I am giving you. Keep in mind, my darling, that the things I am doing in your life at the moment are only the start. The miracles you are going to experience are not the last chapter, but rather the building blocks of much bigger things that I will do. Situation and believe, this is the end of it. I am not the type to act once and then stop. Once I start something, I will see it through to its conclusion. What you are going through right now isn't merely a transition. It's a preparation for. The breakthroughs you have been praying for are not only impactful right now, but they are the foundational stones that will build you up for a larger calling in the future. Something deeper, more enduring, and stronger is on the way. Now, you may not be able to see the whole picture just yet, but have faith that I am meticulously arranging all the pieces. Maybe you have been patiently waiting for this moment, and if you have ever questioned whether it has finally arrived, I assure you that it is drawing. What you saw as a delay is really preparation. The obstacles you've conquered and the tears you've cried have all been for nothing. I've seen it all, and I'm going to use them to bring about a new chapter in your life. Get ready, my darling, for a new. This is not the time to question or be hesitant. Rather, it is the beginning of a season in which you must press ahead confidently, knowing that I am leading the way and opening doors that you could never have imagined. Remain steadfast in the knowledge that what I am about to accomplish will impact not just you, but also others in your vicinity. The gifts I bestow upon you will flow outward, transforming you into a conduit through which many will receive them. People, what I am doing will have an impact that goes beyond what is immediately apparent. It will have repercussions for decades to come. My dear child, I pray that you will always have in your mind the magnitude of my legacy, the things I have accomplished, and the love I have for you. Do not allow uncertainty or the challenges you are facing to cloud your vision of the truth. I am the ever-present, omnipotent God who has worked miracles in the past and will work even greater ones in the future. The things I have done in the past for your forefathers, the prophets and the apostles, are not just historical anecdotes or relics of a bygone era. Rather, they are tangible evidence of my majesty, my kindness, and my loyalty to those who put their confidence in me. I am the Almighty, the one who does miracles, and I am prepared to display my glory in your life. Today, these tales are more than just something to read. They are reminders of my might. Remember the day I divided the Red Sea to save the people? It seemed like there was no way out for the Israelites trapped by Pharaoh's army in Exodus 14:21 through 22, with the sea on one side and the enemy on the other. However, the one who held the land and the sea in his hands made a road straight through. Do you not think that I am capable of guiding you over the apparently insurmountable obstacles in your life, my child? I provided sustenance for my people in the desert using manna from heaven, Exodus 16:4, while they were starving. I made sure they never went hungry by providing them with food from heaven every day. What makes you think I would let you go hungry when you put your confidence in me? I am the provider, and I will fulfill all your needs according to my wonderful riches. Just look at, how did I cause the sun to stand still during Joshua's battle? Joshua 10:12, verse 14. Since I am the creator of the universe, I am not limited by the rules of nature. When Joshua cried out, I halted time to grant him victory, my child. If I can alter nature itself too, I will accomplish my will, and you may expect a similar outcome. Just as I raised Lazarus from the dead after 4 days in John 11:43-44, I am able to transform your circumstances so that you experience the breakthrough you are seeking. Does anything in your life seem like it has died, a promise, an opportunity, or simply a chance to show my might when everyone else thinks there's no hope? I accomplished the unthinkable. I brought the dead back to life. Everything you thought was gone may be brought back to life in glory via my divine intervention. The miracles that have happened in the past are just glimpses into what I am going to perform in your life. You must not forget that I am the God of life. In light of what you have learned about me, I pray that you would have faith that I am able to help you overcome the challenges you are now experiencing. I am not only a God from the past, I am also a God for the present and the future. I am still doing miracles. Do you not think that everything I have done so far is only the beginning of far bigger things that I am about to disclose? If you do, then be ready to have your heart broken, for I will act in ways you can't even begin to fathom. Looking back on your own life, consider all the times I have saved you, the times you felt like there was no way out, and the times you were wrong. These are only the beginning of the incredible things that are to come. We're sealed, but I let the prayers that you believed had been forgotten into the world. At the very time you needed them most, I replied, strengthening you to a greater extent than before. My child, if I am the one who performs the unthinkable, who transforms the unimaginable into reality, and who brings about the breakthroughs you want. Since I have already accomplished these things for you, why do you doubt that I will do even greater things for you in the future? Don't allow your trust be restricted by what you see or what you believe is possible. Everything you're about to go through in this season will set the stage for the glory I'm going to shower upon you in the future. You can't see it all happening at once, but have faith that all my actions have a reason. Prepare yourself, my dear, because you are entering a new stage of your faith journey. Do not ask for or anticipate minor things, for I am not a limited God. Listen to what I have to say to you today, my beloved. Sometimes, the miracle you're hoping for isn't just around the corner, waiting for you to take action. Your faith must grow, and your heart must be prepared to embrace the larger things that I am going to perform. When you take a leap of faith, things start to happen. Don't sit around and wait for clarity. Instead, act without letting the idea that you need evidence weigh you down. Have confidence in me and my words. I will guide you. Take a bold step forward, because my strength is unmatched when you walk in obedience. Do you recall when I spoke to Abraham, ordering him to leave his father's house and his nation for the place I would show him in Genesis? He had no idea what he was doing, no map and no assurances, yet he still followed, and it was on that path of obedience that I rewarded him abundantly, beyond his wildest dreams. I multiplied his descendants until they were as many as the stars in the sky. In the same way, my child, I do not want you to comprehend everything when I call you to walk. Rather, I want you to go in trust. Just as the sky is like sand on the beach, so too is the plan for your future. Trusting that I am in control of your destiny and that I have planned everything out for your benefit. When you walk in obedience, you will see that I have already cleared the way, and the hurdles you've been facing will vanish, and the seemingly impossible will become a reality. Recall the time when the Israelites crossed the Jordan River. The priests were directed to bring the Ark of the Covenant and walk into the river first. It was only when their feet touched the water that the miracle occurred. Joshua 3:14-17. The waters parted before they stepped in, moved apart, and my people crossed on dry ground, my child. If you sit around and wait for everything to be perfect, my darling, even when you're not perfect, you'll never witness a miracle or experience a breakthrough. I don't want you to have all the answers, but I do want you to have enough faith to believe the one who called you when you dare to take the step, even when you don't completely comprehend what I'm doing. When you are brave enough to take action, I will show you my might. Recall the account of the 10 lepers in Luke 17:12-14. They pleaded with me to cure them, but I instructed them to depart. The cure occurred as they traveled in faith, not immediately after showing themselves to the priests. It happened as they obeyed as they walked, even though they hadn't. Do not wait to see results before believing. Instead, believe, and when you do, you will see. Keep in mind that faith does not come easily, my darling, and that miracles often accompany obedience. Then trusting, believing, and seeing that I will do miracles in your life as you grasp my hand and follow my instructions. Do not allow fear, uncertainty, or the lies of the adversary keep you back. Nothing is impossible for me because my power has no bounds. I want you to come along on my journey because I want you to see miracles firsthand and even take part in them. I want you to have faith so that you may say, I have. You may be anxious about the future because you can't predict everything. But my darling, when you consider everything that I've done for you, you'll realize that there were moments when you felt trapped, but I found a way to rescue you. Be firm and obey my commands even when you don't understand them completely. There will be moments when you feel weak, but I will make you strong just as I have done before. Do not be afraid, for I will never lead you astray from the path I have prepared for you. Even in the things you cannot see, I am working. So, do not remain where you are, but get up, push on, and go. When you go forward, the impossible becomes possible. Doors open and miracles spring forth. It is at that moment that you will realize that faith is not about sitting on your hands and waiting for a miracle to happen, but rather about actively seeking out and experiencing them. Everything is possible with me. I have already planned a miracle for you, my darling child. I am the one who releases trapped spirits, who unlocks prison doors for those confined by despair, fear, and pain. No obstacle can impede my redemptive power from reaching you. Whether you feel trapped by insurmountable loads or trapped in your present circumstances, take heart in the fact that I have come to rescue you. Child, search your soul for the source of your suffering. Are you weighed down by the weight of your anxieties and the old ways of the past? Are you unable to release the scars that have bound you? Are you living in constant dread, allowing it to define your identity and limit your potential? To bear alone, I see it all. The unseen shackles that encircle your spirit, the deceit that has crept into your thoughts, the previous setbacks attempting to sustain you in obscurity. But my darling, listen to me. When I say freedom, when I say darkness must FL, and when I act, nothing can break the strings that bound you, no matter how powerful my shackles are. I have paid the price for your freedom, and now I want you to walk into the light. Anything that has held you back, whether it's fear, uncertainty, terrible memories, or anything you've never dared to utter to anybody, will be shattered by my power. Listen, my child, I have a new life planned for you, but my deliverance doesn't always seem like a physical transformation. Sometimes it starts in your heart when you make the decision to. Believe in me, even when it seems like there's no way out. Sometimes deliverance isn't about me rescuing you from your problems immediately, but about me transforming you while you're facing them. So I encourage you today, even in your worst moments, open your lips to praise me. Worship. May your heart shout praises even when you have not yet seen the light, my child. I do not command you to praise me because I am flawless. Rather, I am the perfect one. I do not instruct you to hold off on expressing thanks until you see a miracle. Rather, I want you to know that the instant your focus is on me, the miracle begins. Praise me, and you are doing something stronger than any weapon. It's more than just words. It's a profession of faith. When you worship me in the middle of a storm, you are opening the door for my power to rush into your life. It indicates that you believe me even when you cannot see the solution. It also says that you know I am acting even when you do not comprehend everything. Oh, my dear child, keep in mind that no darkness persists long, that the sun will come up after the darkest night, and that my salvation will arrive at the appointed time. Embrace the light, my cherished child. Do not be afraid of the dark. You should thank me not because your circumstances have changed, but because you know I am changing them in my manner. Stand in faith, walk with trust, and never forget that I am the one who holds your life in my hands. My dear child, do not let the limitations imposed by your natural sight to hinder the great things that I am capable of doing in your life. Instead, let your singing serve as a powerful proclamation that you are mine, that you are saved, and that nothing can tie you while you are in my hands. I am not calling you because of your physical ability, but rather because of the tremendous things I can accomplish through you. You are not limited by your possessions or your perceptions of your own strength or lack thereof. Rather, you are being called because of the power I have given you. Strength, and the one who can empower you to achieve greatness beyond your wildest dreams. Have you ever felt inadequate, unworthy, or unable to live up to the dreams I've planted in your heart? Do you ever feel that your resources are insufficient to face the massive task that lies ahead? Rest assured, my darling, that I am the one who stands up for you. I am the one who can transform any circumstance into an opportunity, and I am the one who can lead you to victory even when it seems like the odds are stacked against you. When you put your faith in me, you are more than just a number. I don't want you to feel helpless when you look at yourself, but rather that when you look at me, you'll know that nothing is impossible, that you are more than a conqueror, not because of your own strength, but because I am the one who prevails in you. Nothing is impossible for those who are in me. Whatever you consider a weakness, I can transform into strength. What you believe is insufficient, I can multiply abundantly. On the day of Pentecost, my Spirit descended upon the disciples. They were unassuming people without stature, without authority. But when my spirit descended over them, they transformed into individuals who the world could not turn a blind eye to. My fire imprisoned them, and they began to speak tongues they had never studied before, proclaiming my great. Just as the people in the book of works to all nations were able to do their tasks without relying on their own knowledge or abilities, all because I filled them with my spirit, so too, my dear, I have called you. I never call anybody without also equipping them to walk in their calling. When you feel weak or like nothing remarkable about yourself, I remind you that my strength is made perfect in your weakness. When you recognize that you have been called, I will be there to help you. When you allow me to fill you with my spirit and operate through you, my child, you will see my strength, and you will not have to worry about what you lack, empowering you to do feats you never believed imaginable, speaking truths you never dared to dream of, and walking a path you never dreamed conceivable. All because you walk in obedience to my will. Journeys you never imagined you could undertake, not because you're strong, but because I am. You aren't enough, but because I have made you enough in my eyes. Allow me to fill you, and I will give you the strength you need to face challenges. The strength you seek is not found in self-doubt, but in my presence. My dear, I am prepared to work inside you. All you have to do is open your heart, be willing, and give yourself to me. Then you will see the transformation that occurs as my power flows through you. Trust me, I have prepared you for a purpose beyond your wildest dreams. Let me work my magic in you, and you will live out the life I planned for you long before you were born, accomplishing amazing things you could never have imagined. I'm getting ready to accomplish miracles, and not just for you, but for others all across the globe. The changes I am bringing about will not be restricted to just one person's life, but will reach out to those who are hurting and hoping for a change. My purpose in coming here is not only to alleviate suffering, rather, it is to inspire a new generation to rise above the shadows and free my children from the shackles that have held them captive for so long. Every part of their being, from the physical to the spiritual, has endured hardship. Nevertheless, my child, take heart. I am the healer, and I will comfort the downtrodden, the hopeless, and the exhausted. Some people's spirits are shackled by the ghosts of their past or by unhealed wounds. They feel trapped in the shadows and unable to break free. But I am here to repair, rejuvenate, and make possible what seemed impossible. In order to liberate those who are enslaved, I will destroy the barriers that keep people from letting their guard down and unleash the spirits that have been bound for far too long. Prevented you from embracing the path I have planned for your life, search no further. I am about to restore what has been lost. Families have been shattered. Marriages have seemed irreconcilable. Relationships have broken to the point of despair. Yet I am the God of renewal. I will mend shattered hearts. I will reconcile those who have lost hope. I will resuscitate long-lost loves, and I will breathe new life into my child. Have faith, because I will. Can do anything, but there are many who are struggling to make ends meet. These people have worked hard and tried, yet they still can't seem to escape their financial woes. Under pressure, but I am Jehovah Jireh, the provider. I care about more than your immediate wants. I supply an abundance that beyond your wildest dreams. I do not only meet your basic necessities, I provide you an abundance that will enable you to thrive and eventually inspire others around me, and I will offer calm in the midst of confusion. Some people are perplexed, uncertain of what to do, and fearful of what the future holds. They are lost in the fog, unable to see the way forward. However, I am the beacon of light. I will show them my way. I will teach my children knowledge, and I will open doors for them that they have never known. This is true regardless of the difficulty or need. Regardless of the obstacle in your path, know that I am your source of strength. No problem is too big for me to handle, and no prayer goes unanswered because I am the Almighty God, the one who sees and understands everything. Beloved child, be ready for what I am about to accomplish. It will be a breakthrough in an instant, but it will transform your life forever. The miracles I am about to show you will bring you joy, but they will also set the groundwork for everlasting peace. I have not come to only cure your wounds, but to fill you to the brim with life. I have not come to merely fix your problems. Rather, I am leading you into a new journey, my darling child, where you will live abundantly in freedom and in my glory. This is the center of your metamorphosis. Don't ever allow your narrow perspective restrict me. The world is vast and full of possibilities, and I have plans, purposes, and miracles that you can't even begin to fathom. You can only perceive a fraction of my overall plan, but I want to stress that my actions are not random, and that there is a reason behind each and every one of them. My darling child, I will teach you that even the most seemingly little step may lead to great glory. You are as close as the sand grains in my palm, within reach. The ideas and logic that you previously felt were sound will start to erode as you open your... You are unable to see all the ways I am preparing miracles for your heart. I'm here to help you, but I've already made it clear that my methods are different from yours, and my ideas are not your thoughts. I am the universe's creator. I set the stars in orbit around the one who said the word that created everything, to heavenly abodes, where they continue to obediently shine, even as I said my words of wisdom and brought life to the planet Earth by sculpting it from primordial ooze. Still believe there's anything I can't do? If so, then I'll have to. May your comprehension grow, because the boundless magnificence of the Almighty cannot be contained within your boundaries. I want to remind you that having faith is the key to unlocking anything that is unattainable for me. You must have trust, not just hope, in order to enter the doors of the miracles I have in store for you. Trust in my being and strength, not only in the things that are simple, what is seen, but put faith in what has not happened, have been unveiled in things that are invisible to the naked sight. Without faith, you will never be able to satisfy me for. Believers must have faith in order to establish a connection with me. You must have faith in me, the everlasting, and trust that I will bless those who seek me with diligence, my darling child. Your faith gives you strength. About transformation, do not allow self-doubt to grip your spirit. Those who do are like. The wind is always blowing, and the waves of the ocean are always shifting, so they can't be sure of anything. My darling, they are shaky and lack a stable base, yet you are steadfast in your faith. Remain unwavering in the face of life's storms. Instead, let your faith grow into. Resilient in the face of adversity when you refuse to bend or crumble when you stay strong and unwavering in the face of uncertainty. I will take action, unveil my glory, and you will. Discover possibilities you never thought possible. Have faith in my abilities to do whatever I will make the seemingly impossible doable. Embrace the trials because I will open doors you never imagined were possible. Do not be afraid of adversity. Rather, see each test as a chance to grow in your faith. Persevere in the face of adversity, because it is in these. In the face of adversity, my precious child, know that you are strong and capable. A wonderful quality, journey persistence is the key that unlocks all the doors you seek. Perseverance in prayer is the wellspring of infinite strength, and I want to stress that to you again. We'll find a way to communicate with me and ask me to be a part of your life's miracles are not accidental or happenstance, that they originate from our genuine dialogue. Never allow your heart to get tired. Never let weariness take hold of a heart that is eager to follow my teaching. Grasp your spirit when you don't see the results of your prayers right away, know that sticking with it will eventually lead to. Expressing unfaltering faith via prayer is affirming one's confidence in. Everything is pointless when you provide to me in my flawless plan for you. My darling, I ask that you pray constantly so your heart may remain at peace with mine. May the words we share become the fuel that keeps you going when the going gets tough. Through thick and thin, and you will discover that my hand is at your side no matter what. If you press on in prayer, you will see my might at work in your life. Almighty God, I come before you in my prayer for the sake of my life. May you, God, who is humble and full of faith, execute a miracle, not just any miracle, in my life. But I also look forward to the miracles that occur when you put your trust in the little things. May you have mercy on my life, so that I may see your magnificence in all things. Lord, I beg you to give me the insight and discernment to recognize the miracles you do, forever listening to my hushed prayers, and for giving me the endurance to endure. I am filled with joy because I know that the time I am waiting is only a prelude to the incredible miracles you are accomplishing in my life. I humbly come before you, Lord, asking for your unwavering constancy so that I may have trust in your unending support. May you provide me unwavering tranquility among life's tempests, even when the winds of change are fierce. In the midst of my trials, may you be my rock-solid refuge. Fear must not infiltrate my spirit, since you are the rock on which I may cling. May your serenity permeate my whole being, strengthening me to face whatever comes my way with. No matter what, you are the one person I can always rely on. I am unsure of all that pertains to protection, safety, and the unfaltering faith in the Lord. I have faith in the road you will lead me, and in your actions, even if I have no idea what they are. Please unlock the doors I previously had, because I know that with you, everything is possible. I have seen doors that seem like immovable walls even in the desert, and I have been despondent. When I am met with nothing but gloom and despair, I feel their approach creeping into my existence, and do miracles I have never thought possible. So I bow down to you in my anguish, Lord, so that I could see the awe-inspiring reality of your involvement in my life. Every depth of my being longs for the day when my life's wounds will finally heal. Heal my body and soul from the secrets I've kept, the hurts I've been afraid to share, and soul so I may recover, become strong, and find tranquility in your love, O Lord. You are Jehovah Jireh. Thus I submit all my concerns and lack of knowledge to you. Lord, I pray that you, who are all-powerful, would shower me with the bountiful life you have promised. Fill me up with your plenty, since there is nothing missing from you, in both worlds, physically and spiritually, so that I won't forget. God, I know that I can always rely on you, and that tomorrow you will provide me with the ability to, so that I may appreciate everything that you have given me with an attitude of gratitude and humility. Granted, and I will always keep in mind that my provision comes from you, Lord. As I reflect on my life, I notice things that once seemed like fantasies that have faded away. For the sake of my shattered connections and waning dreams, I beg you to breathe fresh life into. The rejuvenation that no one else can give me, bring life back to my lifeless parts. I have faith that you are the one who will rise from the dead, and you will transform my weakness into strength, who has the power to breathe new life into old things, and with you the unthinkable becomes achievable. Renew my hope and restore all I believed I had lost via being a part of your life. Lord, I humbly beseech you, my beloved, to bestow upon me the bravery to persevere in the face of adversity, even when the world is teeming with challenges and hardships, and at times of emotional weakness and uncertainty. Give me the fortitude to succeed in spite of setbacks, and inspire me to confront challenges I haven't faced before. Picture it, so that I can hold on to the belief that you will lead the way no matter what. I humbly beseech you, Lord, to pardon me at every turn, for not only I ask that you assist me in seeing not just the people who have harmed me, but also my own shortcomings and faults. Seeing the world through your eyes will help me forgive others the way you have forgiven me. My heart is finally free from the chains of the past when I learn that forgiveness is the path to liberation. It's time for me to let go, stop harboring resentment, and spread kindness and empathy instead. Lord, when I am at a crossroads in my life, when the world around me seems to be, invites me to embrace the easy route, but it's the wrong one. Please, give me the courage to pick the only way for me to find contentment and happiness is to conform my life to. You will guide me not only with words, but also with your deeds and example, allowing me to. I humbly come before you today, Lord, so that I may always proceed in an upright and just manner. Humble prayer, requesting that you, God, give me the insight and knowledge to comprehend everything. As you navigate a life filled with pivotal choices and difficult obstacles, I am able to tell the difference between right and wrong at intersections. Goodness gracious, when I am presented with options, may I have the discernment to choose the right one. Would you have me follow, so that I don't fall for the world's deceptions, Lord? I realize that knowledge does not originate from inside, but rather from a profound comprehension of your purpose. Please open my heart, so that I may acknowledge your direction in all my thoughts and deeds. I ask that you assist me in doing more than just must comprehend, not only intellectually but also emotionally, in order for me to. I pray that I may follow your will for my life and be at peace and confident no matter what. Situations, O kind one, assist me in evading the allure of this environment where sin's shadow and desire, avarice and exaltation envelops me. Fortify me to be steadfast in my devotion to you. Please, keep me from falling into the enemy's traps, even if they may look appealing at first. May the road of life illuminate my way, so that I may see the temptations that lead me astray, causing me to lose